Defensive side of the wing, beautiful kick. Osborne. There could still be a sting in the tail of this game. Osborne goes short towards half forward. Gunston comes up, takes the mark, 55 metres out. It's been all one-way traffic, but now Hawthorn go inside their forward 50, a rare occasion. Off hands, Burgoyne had a chance there. It just went wide of him and out of bounds. What a game.
Been fantastic, Dennis. Geelong have won 5 of their last 7 against Hawthorn by 10 points or under. Chapman, Stratton and Motlop. Guerra ridden into the ground by Stokes. Good stuff. Motlop controls the kick to Hawkins. How quickly can he get it on? They're streaming forward, the Cats. Over the top. Running onto it all. Missed by Christensen. He spent it before he actually got it. Birchall wraps him up. Play on. Ball almost out. Whitecross working hard. Kelly in there hard. And that ball still not quite coming out. Umpire letting it go, and now ball up.
Had they got out, Burns had actually streamed into the forward line. He was alone about 10 metres out from goal.
That was virtually the ball game. But Christensen, give him his due. He's been a good player. One of his few blemishes this afternoon. Kelly put the body in. Hale got the hand pass out. Wide cross. Smith sends a high ball up towards the wing. Brown. It's coming back. It will go to Enright. Brown went back and split the pack. Enright was bundled out of that back. Man on, across the ground, decides not to take the risk. It was Mackey. Comes short instead to the sub. Now on the ground, that's Brown. So 3.5 minutes to go, and the ball is going in the wrong direction. Plus, momentum is wearing blue and white. Hawkins on the lead. Ball runs free at the back.
There's not much you think the coach can do from here, Tim, is there? I mean,
no, well, Al Clarkson's now evened up the numbers, so that's all he really can do. They've got to win the game here. It's really about their midfielders now and their ability to burrow in and get a ball. Every
clearance important. Christensen almost got one. Smith. Burgoyne sort of hacks it forward. Gunston, that's a mark.
Now they've got to stream forward into space.
He's got to wait here, Gunston, because he just hasn't had the numbers. Well, he kicked it in a hurry, and I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do. The Franklin might get onto the end of it. Buddy, 50, 48. What will it do? It won't make it. It's pulled up. Duncan to Mackey. Good kick. Hawkins has been terrific, hasn't he?
Been fantastic. That he's still running like that this late in the game too, and presenting.
That's something we haven't seen from him previously. So that takes great aerobic capacity to cover the ground like that this late in the game. That's a big plus for Tom Hawkins.
Chapman pops it over the top. Hawkins making himself available again. Got it on the wing.
He's at the 20. Disposes now, Tom Hawkins.
2.5 minutes to go. Hawkins, just a high ball, not so far from the boundary. Gibson tries to get it there for Hawthorn. Stokes has had a pretty unfortunate day. Hasn't had much go right, hasn't seen much of the football. Puts it out of bounds on the full.
We just saw a moment ago Al Clarkson back on screen there. Now we know how angry he was after they lost that prelim final game. He thought that they had in their control. Well, there's been a number of occasions this afternoon where you thought that Hawthorn had this game in control as well.
And Tim, that was 17 points at three-quarter time. This was 18, so very different stakes, I understand, but similar numbers, weren't they? And just the fact they haven't been able to get the Cats since 08, eh?
Just keeping an eye on Jimmy Bartell. He's the player who's pushing himself defensively. Osborne's gone to him knowing that he's positioned himself so well.
Mitchell, who's had a quiet second half after a magnificent first half. Chapman, familiar names, aren't they, for the Cats? Taylor, that's a poor kick to Gibson. So there's still a roll of the dice here. We know that there's about 1 minute and 3/4 to go. Gibson's kicked to about 80 metres. Rough head almost. Well done at the back by Brown. Bit of an airy saw with strength to Burgoyne. Now Burgoyne decides to offer one step to fall forward. A one-on-one free kick. Against Bateman to Enright.
Clock is down to 1:20 now. Shake if the head comes from Bateman. Stands for naught. Enright spoke about him before the game. Fine defender, resolute defender. Drives it towards the outer side. Clock stops. Boundary throw in. Rain falls.
Got one play, I reckon, left. They will need to win the ball from this stoppage. They've got to try and open their forward line up a little bit downfield, which they're doing.
Mitchell trying to grab it after the boundary throw in. He's working over the football. Hawkins in the opposite direction. Half chance there to go forward. Bartel was stripped. It comes to Sewell. He's tackled by Chapman. Hacked out of there by Lewis. Going back, it's missed by Bartel. Socked forward by Osborne. Sliding in his end right. Over the football is Savage. Gives a hand pass to Burgoyne. Burgoyne needs this to go out of bounds. Bartel, well, he let it go out of bounds.
Just reads the play so well, Jimmy Bartel.
Well, that stops the clock. That's a strange one. If Jimmy had taken the footy, although looking up ahead, he's such a professional, he may have seen there wasn't a Geelong player on this side of the ground anyway.
Savage trying to get it out. Geelong just hold it in. Ball still coming forward. Geelong's in a good spot now. Johnson from Burns, still with Stevie J. Kicked a couple of goals early. He's got 3. That's out on the full. This is the last roll now. Guerra, good man to have the footy. They need a mark or something over the back. Oh, rough it! Almost. The kick forward by Gunston's are behind.
Look who was sitting back there too, Tommy. The goalkeeper.
Yep.
Can you believe it? Geelong are going to do it to them again, you reckon, don't you?
Yep.
There's a massive ticker inside this club, isn't it?
Bartel as far as he can. Long ball out wide. Belted forward by Burgoyne. That's it. The Cats have won another thriller against the Hawks. Unbelievable match. Geelong by 2 points, 92 to 90. The irony that Osborne actually kicked that ball through for a goal after the siren.